families will be traveling to represent both the city of Flint and the state of Michigan on a national stage. We're incredibly proud of this opportunity and exposure it brings to our youth and our city. Please excuse our haste because some of the young men will have to leave early.
Family, I don't know if this is the right one, if council then started, but this is what the city had up. It might be a rerun, but I got us going. I'm finna tap out.
So before you walk away, yes, I want to allow an opportunity for my colleague that may want to address you to do so as well. And I heard you say that the mayor was able to contribute to your banquet. Yes. All right, but I also heard that you all been footing your own bill. Yes. And you are doing what we say need to be done. We're talking about adults stepping up, being that example, putting their money and their time where their mouth is, and you're doing that. And from this body, we have supported organizations that do that. And so I feel that as a body, because what we control ordinances and budgets. Mm-hmm. I trust that we can find some support for you to continue to do your work.
Thank you. We definitely will appreciate it.
Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Thank you, Councilwoman Priestley.
You know, you guys represent the future of the city and the future of athletics in the city. I was another athletic person. I was in the band. The football team was on our practice field. I've seen a lot of those things. But during the time when I was in high school, Northwestern dominated the city sports. And I see you guys doing that now. And congratulations, good luck, and don't give up, because you will regret it when you're 50 years from now. You'll say, man, if I had only stayed playing. So don't give up, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who wishes? Councilwoman in the 6th Ward, you have the floor.
Thank you. Congratulations. I mean, you got a great, good-looking group of y'all want to be called young men or young boys? I'm a mom of 2 boys, and to see this, it means a lot. I'm glad that you're doing this, and coaches to step up and giving your time and energy, because you're role models. You're role models, and these young men will look towards you for guidance forever and ever. Congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back, because they won because they had good coaches and good parents who make sure, because it all comes together when you're doing this in the travel leagues. I've done them, and it's a lot of work when you're driving, making sure the uniforms, making sure the kids are together and having food, and somebody might be sick, or parenting time between different parents. It can be a lot. So congratulations. Please continue to do what you do. And when I walked in, I was just amazed. I'm like, this is a good looking group of young men. But you 4 are a good looking group of coaches too. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who wishes to acknowledge the team at this time?
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the 3rd Ward.
Okay. Once again, congratulations to the young men that are sitting here today. Great job well done, because y'all could be doing something else, but we're glad that you guys are playing the sport that you guys chose to play. Good luck for the next year championship as well, and thank you, coaches, for being great mentors.
Thank you.
All right, seeing as how everyone who wanted to speak had the opportunity to speak, I'll take a little bit of time. Coaches, congratulations. Thank you for your hard work and your commitment to our community, but not only our community, but to these young men, for being good role models for them and preparing them. Young men, I'm super proud of y'all. Y'all come from a long tradition of one thing about Flint. We are champions. We breed champions. And while we might have a little fun high school jab rivalry here and there, one thing we can all come together and agree on is that Flint turns out leaders and we turn out champions. We turn out professional athletes. And so I have no doubt that you all will go down that path. I look forward to continuing to cheer you on, not only as you continue to do this, but as you go to high school and play football, as you go to college and play football. Some of y'all are probably already in high school, but as you go to college and play football, we are hoping you choose the right college. I won't say who, but we're just looking forward to cheering you on even as you go to the NFL. So congratulations ahead of time on the many victories ahead of you. And once again, coaches, thank you. All right. And I think that now concludes this special order. Once again, congratulations, everyone. It is now time for public comments. Members of the public who wish to address the city council or its committees must register before the meeting begins. A box was placed at the entrance to the council chambers for collection of registrations. No additional speaker slips were accepted after the meeting began. Members of the public shall have no more than 3 minutes per speaker during public comment, with only one speaking opportunity per speaker. First public speaker, Madam Clerk.
First speaker is Ariel Mitchell.
Hello, City Council. I'm Ariel Mitchell. I live in Ward, 3rd Ward, 759 East Linden Avenue, over there by the graveyard, Graceline. And for the record, how about those Lions last night? Yeah, the most powerful man in the whole world was sitting in the audience, Donald Trump, and I heard a whole lot of boos, but you didn't hear no boos for these victorious football players in Flint. When they go to high school, there's only one high school left in Flint, and that's mine over Southwestern down on 12th Street. And it makes me very proud to see these black quarterbacks taking over the football league just like the Lions did, and just like the mayor of Detroit, Mayor Young. He don't have to be a puppet like the little man downstairs who, being protected, can't call the shots over because we finna make history in Flint over the grocery store over on Clio Road, just like Mayor Young. And we Flintstone ain't nobody to be pushed around, and the police chief's gonna find this out tonight when they come up here. Chief Green and his gang. That's what they is, a gang. Because the first time I came to a gang, it was over on State Street. The gang was Lubbied Up Rover. I come straight from Georgia, and he come and recruit us in his backyard, but his big sister told his daddy on him and said, "Daddy, Lubbied Up has got them boys on the swing, hitting them in the stomach." But anyway, every man got to be his own leader. And all these, look at them. They know how to get their own money. They're going to respond for all the years we messed up in Flint and talk about Northwestern demonized. Let Mr. Priestley talk. Southwestern was the baddest. Southwest, and that's the school I went to. The first black quarterback, they didn't want no black quarterbacks. And first one, me and Ronnie Pratt won the whole championship. And stay tuned, America. I approve this message. And give me some feedback for the mayor downstairs. The little man called us up. He must get a preacher $900.5 million. But thanks to U of M, they gave the preacher the money. But we're going to cut the ribbon about 4 more days from now. And you're going to see black people's got to eat too, like in Detroit. We had to wait for no 10 years and 14 years. Who you think we is? Tick-tock that, America. Stay tuned. Yabba-dabba-doo.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Mrs. Jackson.
Good evening. My name is Miss Jackson. I am Kiki's mother. LaShawn, you say you didn't hear the video, so I'm gonna play it again for you so you can hear it.
And I told you, but you keep going. I ain't trying to keep hearing that shit. That shit is in my past. I'm trying to lay the fuck down. I'm tired. I didn't know about the shit. Fucking tired. I didn't leave y'all to play y'all for shit, and I didn't plan no people popping up here. My fucking trip was already planned. I wasn't giving that shit up. Things was fucking straight. Now I did what I'm supposed to do. I did what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
We still want protected, nigga. You just fucking left us.
Kiki, well, why don't you just go find somewhere you can be protected then, since you feel that way? If I didn't protect y'all, if I didn't go get a fucking PPO and take you all down there and do the same shit. Come back on some bullshit.
I just the picture she got with you on there. That's the date you fucking live.
Damn, man. Sick of this motherfucking shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Tell me, right fucking now. Start going in your shit.
Okay, so right now that proves that he don't stay at 606 Mont Street. And I want to say this to all y'all who have daughters, y'all should be listening to this. That could be your daughter. You know, LaShawn, I appreciate you talking to me that day, but again, that could be your daughter. And you be standing in the same spot I'm standing in. I'm not here to bash none of y'all, but the thing is, this is my child. I'm gonna walk all the way with her, 10 toes down. Until y'all get that demon up off of here, if it be 20 years, I'm coming down here 20 years. I'm coming 20 years strong. The thing is, too, I have granddaughters. I don't want nobody beating on my granddaughters. And like you said, you'll be seeing them, I'm gonna see him.
Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Beverly Biggs Levy.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
I'd just like to remind everyone to put their cell phones on silent
thank you.
for our council rules.
Thank you.
My name is Beverly Biggs Levy. I'm in the 3rd Ward. You guys don't never start on time. And I know that it was some names before me called. You my guys must have took them out because of the mere fact that you have one person here, which is Candace. And you're not even here and y'all do roll call. You shouldn't do roll call until everybody is here. And we need to keep standing on that ground because of the mere fact, y'all doing what you want to do. It's not fair to us that we have to sit here and wait 20 minutes till everybody get here. If it started at 4:30, all you guys should be here at 4:30, not 4:31, not 4:35, not 4:44. This is ridiculous. And y'all sit like you don't know what's going on, Davina. You know what's going on. And this is sad. You don't want us to put nobody's name in, but you don't want us to speak either. And it's not fair to the people that we have to wait on you guys. But you want to start coming in at 4:30, want to know why is it 5 names in the thing and ain't but 3 people in here. Make this make sense. You're not doing what you're supposed to do for the city. But I see Liddell was trying to get her little money last week and she had a fit because y'all didn't agree on it. Come on, y'all had to make this stuff make sense. You know, you broke, but you wanted to put up $50 the other week to with Tanya, you know, who all got their 50 to go to the Y. But you don't want to get Leon out of that seat knowing he done beat this woman. He want to be a part of a brutes for women's. Man, you beating on women's. This is a joke. And y'all sit up there like it ain't nothing. If it was my child and anybody else's child, they want to be heard. It's not fair. You have this psychopath on this seat, and y'all look down talking about innocent until proven guilty. Innocent until proven guilty, he's guilty. They arrested him, and he's still going to court. That's innocent until proven guilty. That's guilty. Y'all need to wake up and have a blessed day.
Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Stanley Wood.
I wore my purple today because domestic violence doesn't have a month. It's 24/7, 365. I'll be all over the place. First, the opioid money. I sent a formal request to the Attorney General's office today to have an audit done with the city of Flint and spending money for the service center on Clio Road. I've spent time the last month reading the opioid requirements and stuff. It's 573 pages. That's a lot of pages. And then I read the what directs things. And one thing that really caught my mind is it says that at least 70% of payments must be directed toward future remediation. And I went further onto this. Handing out Narcan and teaching somebody how to use it does not justify having this service center using opioid money. It talks further about, you know, what, how many different guidelines got to be followed. We definitely aren't following that, but that's beside the point. Councilwoman Mouchette, I know when I was doing a little background on your residency, I noticed there's 6 people registered at your address that you have listed to registered voters. That seems like an awful lot of people living in a small apartment. I really thought you'd be registered at your new address, which I'm not going to disclose, but luckily both of those are in the 7th ward. And then 250384T, reallocation of ARPA funds to Ashbury Church. Just curious on how long the mayor will sit on that one too. These churches need the money, need the funding, and it was approved months ago, and then the mayor sat on it forever. So I'm just curious how long this one will be sat on too.
Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Marcia Talbert.
Welcome to Flint.
Good evening, afternoon, evening, council. My name is Marcia A. Talbert, and I visit you again from the beautiful state of California, where it was 90 degrees yesterday. And I flew here, and now I'm freezing. A couple things I wanted to just talk about. When I was here in August, and I spoke, and we listened to other people speak about the election and all kinds of things, and it's just sad. There's been no change. I come back 4 months later, and it's still the same. 5 months. Come on. The corruption exists. The puppeting and the puppeteers exist. We still don't know how much money is in the ARPA account, Judy. You need to tell us, because that's ridiculous. You haven't provided a report since September of 2024. It's ridiculous. The people want to know. Second thing, on August 5th, when I was here, I just so happened to get followed to the elevator. And I heard these footsteps behind me, and God said, turn around. I saw this granny looking shirt, and I said, no, this chick did not try to follow me on the elevator. See, I think you let that pretty girl fool you. I don't play. It would have been a whole different story had I put my foot into that elevator. Last but not least, because I don't want to talk long right now, I have my shirt on. I'm supporting domestic violence. I am on the support squad. And to Kiki's mother, I have a shirt for Kiki because she is not a victim. She is a survivor. And a black woman, a white woman, a Mexican woman, or whatever woman should never be beat on by a man that supposedly loves them. We all know what Lying Leon did. We know he was at Lydell's house. We know he's going to jail, and I will support that 100%. And if he doesn't go, and we have a problem in Flint, we know folks are bought off. We know y'all get money, but Lying Leon, he deserves to be under the jail. He is a felon, and he's a punk, because I could take him. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Audrey Young Muhammad.
My name is Audrey Young Muhammad. I have on one of the many shades of purple today. Two things I'd like to talk about. One, this coming up Saturday at the library, there's going to be a forum from 3 to 5 with my beloved sister from Detroit, Dr. Missy Muhammad, will be here addressing pain. She says, how do you address your pain when you don't address your pain? When we stop dressing our pain, we start addressing our power. She has been also one who has gone through a form of domestic violence, and she speaks out on it. She's a counselor. She has her doctorate degree as a social worker. She does counseling. She does many forms, and I told her we definitely need you here in Flint. So she does address a lot of the pain that many of us go through. Anyone who has been a victim of domestic violence, and many of us have and don't even know it, because domestic violence come in many forms. But anybody who has gone through any forms of domestic violence, I pray for you. Kiki, I pray for you. Not only just your physical healing, but your spiritual healing, your mental healing. It's a whole bath in there of healing. But one of the things I do also want to address in this short time is we have to get a safety committee back on board with the city council. I've addressed it before that I do know maybe 10 years ago, there was a safety committee that went through the city council, helped to build a liaison, talk to the state police, sheriff department, city police, try to find ways that they could bring the community and the different agencies together so that way we can help fight the crime together. It's not one person who can do it. It's not one group who can do it. It's us as a collaborative. But the things we need to make sure as citizens that we feel safe, the ones who want to help, we have to also feel safe. So I just appeal to the council that at some point in time or another, maybe you go back into some of the history to see what it was that they had done. I know it was during the time when Vicki Van Buren was on the council, because she was the one who was over that committee. I attended a meeting or two with her in the communities at different churches. But this is something that's going to be very important if we're talking about decreasing the crime in our community, but we do need that to take place. Thank you.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Keelani Copeney. Next speaker is Mari Copeney.
Picture this. You are leaving a family member's home with your 4 children. You pull out of the driveway and a car pulls up on you. A man in a ski mask opens your car. Bullets fly through your car. Your significant other is shot. A bullet went through your infant's car seat, but by the grace of God, the bullet missed your baby. This is what one of my old friends from the Boys and Girls Club had experienced in Flint right before Halloween. The bullet is still lodged in her vehicle that is now undrivable thanks to the shooting. She hasn't heard a word from the police since the shooting, even though they were supposed to come out and collect the bullet as evidence. The person that shot up their car is still on the loose. Crime in our community is still out of control, and everyone needs to be working together to prevent the next tragedy from happening. Next, this shutdown is teaching us that there is a huge need in our community, one that's always been there but has been amplified thanks to the shutdown and current political climate. And it's only getting worse. I am glad to see that you are moving forward with the voucher program for residents in our community to receive a 30-live box of food, but there is more to come to take the pressure off of most vulnerable in our community. I also see on the agenda tonight you are allocating more funds for Ashbury for their food giveaway. That is great. Now can we also get more funds for St. Mark even while they are recovering from the unsolved arson to be able to continue their work over in Second Ward? I also would suggest funding to some of the other groups like Well of Hope that are also making sure their pantries are always full and always available to the community. It is time to stop bickering and behaving like children among yourselves and with the members of the community that you dislike, and time to start working together to make the lives of those who voted for you better.
Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
Next speaker is Rich Jones.
How y'all doing today? First thing, I got a lot of things to say. I know 3 minutes ain't gonna handle it, but anyway, first thing is the North Flint Food Plaza is opening up this Wednesday. They're having their ribbon cutting. I'll talk more about that later. That's enough on that one. I seen them young men up here today, and that was a good thing. I got a chance to talk to some of them downstairs. Flint is being represented because we all know that just because you live in Flint don't mean you go to Flint Public Schools. So, and majority of them young men are residents of Flint. And I talked to them and I hit their website up if y'all want to help them out, and I feel them when the coaches got up here and said they did it without support from the city. Because I have done many things without support from the city. It's finna do one on Christmas Eve called Another Year of Feed 60. Finna make my second order of 50 Kids Life Matter shirts and 50 Children Lives Matter shirts that I give away free to children in the city of Flint next Wednesday. I want to thank everybody. There's a couple in here that have donated and helped out, but many haven't. It's just a lot of missed opportunities in Flint. I've been just talking to people, they talking about we all gotta come together and this and that. And I'm like, I'm gonna just keep it real. We always gonna fight. We're never all gonna be on the same page. But let's stop because of our disagreement, letting good things that's supposed to happen. It don't make no sense. what's going on at St. Mark's. That don't make no sense at all. But remember this, the end of the year is coming. The beginning of next year is also the ending of y'all first term. It's important how you start your year. It's important how you do your little middle stuff. But what's most important is how you finish. It's a lot of question marks. Thank you.
Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The final speaker for this meeting is Tanya Jones.
Good evening. My name is Tanya Jones. And as I always start, opioid crisis is real. I'm advocating for my son, D. Michael, and I want to thank him and thank the ones for mental health is real. I mean, what I've been going through with my son has been hard, but I want to say it's joyful, and I want to take this time, my 3 minutes, and give thanks to Miss McLean. It's her birthday. It was her birthday. And I have something special for her. Advocate of the Year. I want to take time for Ariel. I want to take time to give to Mari. I like to take my time to give to the 2 young ladies for speaking.
Oh my God, they go ahead and tell y'all. Everybody.
And Arthur Woodson, he's not here. And last but not least, Ms. Jerry Winfrey Carter. All the years you done served, and we thank you, appreciate it. This is Color of Law Coalition, and we the people of Flint. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm so grateful because, like I say, mental health is real because I've been depressed. Sometimes I feel like I don't get up, but guess what? I keep getting up. So I want to thank everybody for coming and everybody for keep speaking out, because when I say it get hard, but God is good through it all, and I really appreciate you. Love y'all.
That was our final speaker. It is now time for council response. Council members may respond once to all public speakers, only after all public speakers have spoken. An individual council member's response should be limited to 2 minutes. Is there anyone who would like to speak during council response?
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the 2nd Ward.
Thank you. So I would like to invite the residents to come out to our proposed schools ordinance. The proposed school fighting ordinance listening session is going to be held this Thursday at the Eric B. May Center, right there on 1002 West Holmes, from 5 to 7. And the point is for residents to learn about the proposed ordinance and to add any feedback. Pretty much just to listen to the community, because we can't have anything for the community without the community. So definitely would like the community's input. And also would like to cordially invite the community to please come out to the opening of our North Flint Food Market. It's going to be opening up, like Mr. Jones said, this Wednesday, November the 12th at noon o'clock. The public is welcome. So come and join the celebration. You will see the shelves stocked, and the employees, they are ready to serve you. So we want to make sure that the residents know. And lastly, just want to also invite the residents to please check out the Flint 2nd Ward Facebook page, because I try to update it with current positive things going on in the city of Flint. So we hear that we have a lot of food insecurity at this point. We want to make sure that we're posting these things. We have a lot of people that are giving away turkeys. They're having dinners where you can bring your family, come and eat. All things positive and resources here, right there on the Flint 2nd Ward page. And if it's anything that you would like for me to post to promote something that you're doing that's positive, please shoot it to me, inbox or email, so we can get the positive word out. Because it's true, we do need to work together, whether we agree or not. We do need to work together. And so working together is what caused these young men to win that championship. it helped them sustain a team with no funding. So we can work together and we can continue to keep more kids off the street. So thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who wishes to speak during council response?
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the third ward.
All right, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I did have to leave a little bit early on last Wednesday. Sorry about that, but I was listening to the Narcan book bags that the twins was giving, and I heard Mr. Stanley would give a donation. So I would like to contribute because I was watching it later on. I would like to give you guys a donation regarding to those book bags for the homeless people. So this is from me and my family. Can one of you guys come and get it for me, please? I know, come on.
Is she yielding?
We just appreciate everybody who's doing positive things in the city of Flint. And I want to continue to support the people that are doing positive things in the city of Flint. And anytime that you need me or anybody in the third ward, just let us know. Have a great day.
Is there anyone else who wishes to speak during council response?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the fifth ward.
Thank you, Madam Chair. First, I would like to thank all of the residents for coming out. Thank you for being engaged in the process. And secondly, I would like to welcome Marcia from California. Welcome back. And thirdly, I would like to thank the Color of Law Coalition for the nice trophy here. Thank you, guys. This means a lot, really a lot. I've been serving on this council 8 years now. Going into the 9th year, and I tell you, it's not an easy job. It's not. But I'm going to continue to stand in the gap and make sure that our residents are well taken care of. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Is there anyone else who wishes to speak during council response? Okay, seeing as how there's no one else who wishes to speak during council response, it is now time for the consent agenda. What is the pleasure of the body?
Madam Chair,
Councilwoman in the fourth ward.
I make a motion to send the consent agenda to council.
There's been a motion to send the consent agenda to council. Is there support? I will support it. Are there any separations? All right, seeing as though there are separations, this is the roll call vote to send the consent agenda to council. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Alamin is not in. Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Ms. Wintry Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer is not in. Mr. Jarrett is not in. The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. The consent agenda has been sent to council. All we have left is this discussion item for the City of Flint Comprehensive Plan. So I ordered this. This was originally bought by Council President Lewis in another committee. Madam Clerk, this, we probably won't even need all of this time. I think we have like a 15-minute discussion, which we probably won't need. I know that we had requested some people be present to have this discussion with us. Are they present with us?
No. I don't want to speak on behalf of the administration. However, when I reached out, the concern was that council, there was no understanding what council wants to happen with this. So I believe that they wanted or expected council to have a discussion about it. And my belief and understanding is it was on the council agenda in January. I think it made it all the way to like a March or April meeting when it was finally failed. It failed to move. I don't even think it made out of committees. I'm not sure. So yeah.
All righty, well, thank you. Seeing as how there's no one present to discuss this discussion item, we'll go ahead and close that out.
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the second ward.
Thank you. So just wanted to add, because I received the letter and it came from the planning commission and it was also addressed to administration. So all of them received a copy. So when they say that they don't know what's happening, they know what's happening. So I just wanted to make sure that I put that on the record, that it came through us and they were asking us to complete this MOU so they can get started on this. I don't know what they don't understand.
Council, hold on. City Administrator Clyde Edwards, could you please join us at the lectern?
There he is.
Thank you for joining us at the lectern. I believe the councilwoman in the second ward was speaking to the fact that the administration did receive this information. We requested for someone to be present. I think that might have been declined, and so now we are talking to you. I think you're all caught up.
I don't know what document you're referring to, so I'd have to see the doc. I don't know what document was submitted and what it looks like and what it says.
There was a document provided to us. It's the MOU, the City of Flint Comprehensive Plan Memorandum of Understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what was provided for us. And go ahead.
I just wanted to ask, just for clarification, was that from that document was submitted to you from the Planning Commission? Is that, or from the planning office, or where exactly did you get that document? Oh, okay.
Madam Clerk.
This memorandum of understanding was submitted as part of a resolution to the council. So it was on a council agenda. I'd have to look up the dates, but I believe it started in January of 2025. And it just kept getting postponed until it was finally failed. I think it failed to move out of committees. But it did come from the administration as part of a resolution.
Okay.
There may be someone coming to assist. I'm not sure.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, but we don't have whatever she just.
Okay. You have some information. Yep.
Beverly, what's going on? Beverly. Sabina, I done told you. Flintstones ain't no joke. Yeah, but you're in the administrator. Yeah, come on.
It's with the comprehensive plan. We really need this.
Through the chair, hi, were there any questions that the law department can answer with respect to the process for the legislative body taking up the MOU for the master plan, the comprehensive plan?
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman, you have the floor.
Attorney Gurley, that's what I was just saying, this has got to be for the master plan.
Yes.
And so basically someone needs to explain it because this is a lot.
Yep, they did.
Okay, well, we in November now.
It's the same thing that they presented.
I don't know why Councilwoman Priestley is talking and it's my time. I don't. I mean, whatever happened November, December is a long time ago, and we don't have anybody from that department. And my understanding is, I don't know, Mr. Edwards, is he here to explain it so that to refresh our memory? Okay, well, that might be a no.
Okay, I believe he's able to speak maybe to some of the issues. That do you have, that just for a point of clarification from my standpoint, do you know what particulars out of this document that there were some concerns about?
So we do know with the master plan, and Emily was going around, is this something to do with her, with the meetings she had and correcting the master plan, or we're tailoring
Updating it. We were bringing it up to
correct,
date.
updating
Yes.
it. So I don't think with tonight, with getting this, maybe we need to do another time. Who would be able to speak to this? Would it be you, Attorney Gurley? Or who's in that department? We don't have a deputy planning person anymore, do we?
We have
Was it planning? What was Emily's position?
She was the director. We have a deputy that handles the
Do we have a
community
deputy
side,
director?
and we have a deputy on both sides, the community side and the business side, yes.
So who's the deputy director? Because wasn't Ashley the deputy director? And
Yes.
she left her and
Rod
Emily.
Slaughter is in that position now.
Where's he at?
I was not aware of this.
Oh.
I was not aware.
That it was on
I
here?
usually give the instructions on participation, so I was not aware, or else I would have
Who put
given
this
that
on our
instruction.
agenda then?
So I moved it from the other committee. It was originally ordered by Dr. Lewis, and then I put it on to this committee.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna vote yes on it tonight.
So it's nothing to vote for, it's just discussion.
Or to
It's
even
a discussion
discussion.
item.
I mean, if we don't
and
even
thi-
have anybody.
This
And
gentleman.
what is his name? Because we keep
This is
saying
Daquan.
gentlemen.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi,
I'm
Daquan.
Dequan
What's
Allen.
your
I'm a
first and
community
last
plan-
name?
I am Dequan Allen. I'm a community
You're
planner. I am Dequan Allen.
Equan Allen.
Dequan. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm a
Hello.
community planner from the Business and Community Services.
How long have you been with us?
7 years.
Okay. I haven't seen you. Okay. So with this MOU, when do we have to, do you know when we have to have it agreement on, or where we're talking about it? Is there any time sensitivity to this?
Yes, there's a time sensitivity on this. We were supposed to have something in place. Typically every 5 to 10 years, we are called or demanded to do an update, basically, for the comprehensive plan. And
So are you calling the master plan the comprehensive plan?
well, it's the same thing. It's the master plan, but I don't think many people broadly don't like the term master. We had issues in the past with the term master, so we want to talk about it basically to be a comprehensive plan, because basically it's still a plan basically at the end of the day. But we prefer to use the term comprehensive.
Okay, so what is, you said it's time sensitive.
Yeah, so we have to have an update basically. So the original comprehensive plan was adopted in 2013, and every 5 to 10 years an update is pretty much have to happen. So we in 2025, we 2 years behind basically.
So what happened with the information that Emily Dorr had collected?
The planning.
Is this what?
The planning commission is in the process of receiving some of that information, and we hire a consultant to compile all the information, and that is in the process of basically being compiled.
Oh, so that's in the process of being compiled.
Yes.
Her listening sessions were really good. I went to several of them. They were really good. I'm getting the input from the community. I'm going to yield if my colleagues
Is there anyone else who would like the floor during this discussion item?
Madam
Councilwoman
Chair.
Priestley.
So this has been before us before, and it was adjusted per our request. Certain items were changed. And my understanding is that we can't get any money from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation because we are not in compliance with a current comprehensive plan. Am I correct?
That's part of it. So, part of this MOU is basically the language in between, the administration, the planning commission, and the city council. Those going, identify the roles and responsibilities. So once that is, basically documented, then we can move forward to creating a steering committee. Once we have our steering committee, then we can move forward to, dealing with, MEDC, with the RRC, to, deal with more zoning regulations and see what they need so we can get funding from, them.
Okay, and this got stymied in with our stalemate. So it kind of didn't go anywhere. So I think I'm gonna request that it go back on the agenda in the correct committee for our next committee meeting. And if, Mr. Edwards, if you could have someone here to discuss it and explain the importance, because saying how I'm on the EDC, we've talked about this there. And it's important that we do get this started and in place so that people who want to come into this city have the opportunity to get financing from the MEDC if they have the funds. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who wishes to speak during this discussion item? All righty. Well, Mr. Edwards, Mr. Allen, thank you both for joining us. We will now close out this discussion item. There's been a motion to adjourn. Is there support? Moved and properly supported by the councilwoman in the 6th Ward. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Dr. Lewis,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
Ms. Priestley,
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter,
Yes.
Ms. Burns.
Yes.
Ms. Shad.
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer is not in. Mr. Jarrett is not in. Mr. Alamin is not in. Vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
Vote is 6 yes, 0 no. The time is 5:40 p.m. on Monday, November 10th. I hereby close the Special Affairs Committee meeting is adjourned.
You don't care? Okay, but she should share it.
So what y'all gonna do tonight?
What you mean? The same thing you gonna do tonight.
Do it
They
now.
ain't gonna know.
I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna sit here and look at y'all.
That's why. I'm Huh? The hair. The hair. Yeah. Mhm. At the one that ain't never got nothing to stop. But it was like summertime. And it's a good knit too. Yeah, I mean it's a Girl, I bought every color they had. They had gray, black, and white, tan, Burlington.
Oh,
Now you know a good TJ Maxx to go. What's that one? My daughter down in Detroit. I got a red and black one. I roll red and black glass.
white and black one just like
Stop playing. Mine wasn't knit. Hers was a. Hers was it?
I
Hers
don't know
was
what that
crepe.
was.
Hers was crepe.
It was acetate. It was acetate. She has been. Oh.
I was hoping it would be.
But it wasn't. I've seen guys hanging around there, that day they're taking out. Right away, they go. Where if they pull the road,
Good. I put in that work.
Oh, yeah. The time we just built, hey, over here. All right, good.
If I could have council members take their seats so we can start the council meeting. I'm going to send it to you, the same deputy that I sent it to before, unless you have a different contact. It is 5:58 p.m. and I am calling this city council meeting to order in accordance with section 3-201B of the Flint City Charter. First thing we'll do is take the roll call. Mr. Alamin is not in. Dr. Lewis?
Present.
Ms. Johnson? Present. Ms. Priestley? Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Present.
Ms. Burns?
Present.
Ms. Mashat?
Present.
Mr. Pfeiffer is not in. Mr. Jarrett is not in. We have 6 members present.
We have, oh, wrong person, sorry.
Madam Clerk,
Ms. Priestley?
I make a motion to postpone the reorganization of council to the next meeting on November 24th.
Ms. Priestley has made a motion to postpone the organization of city council to the next regular council meeting on November 24th. Is there a second for that motion?
Support.
Supported by Ms. Mashat. So we'll take a roll call on that motion. Mr. Alamin is not in. Dr. Lewis?
No.
Ms. Johnson?
No.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
No.
Ms. Burns?
No.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer is not in. Mr. Jarrett is not in. The vote is 2 yes, 4 no, so that motion fails.
Madam Clerk,
Ms. Priestley?
I make a motion to postpone the election to the end of the agenda. Or the reorganization, excuse me. And that would be after the last resolution.
Ms. Priestley has made a motion to postpone the organization of the council to the end of the agenda after resolutions and before final comments. Is there a second for that motion?
I'll support that.
Supported by Second Ward, Dr. Lewis. We'll do a roll call on that motion. Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
No.
Ms. Burns?
No.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer is not in. Mr. Jarrett is not in. Mr. Alamin is not in. The vote is 4 yes, 2 no, so that motion fails. So we will move on to the organization of the council, starting with the vote for the council president. As always, we will go in rounds. I will call off each member's name, and you will state the name of the person that you wish to elect as the president of the city council for the next year. Again, I will start with Mr. El-Alamin, who is not in. Dr. Lewis,
Judy Priestley.
Ms. Johnson,
Judy Priestley.
Ms. Priestley,
Candace Mashat.
Ms. Winfrey Carter,
Jerry Winfrey Carter.
Ms. Burns,
Winfrey Carter.
Ms. Mashat,
Candace Mashat.
Mr. Pfeiffer is not in. Mr. Jarrett is not in. So that is 2 votes for Ms. Priestley, 2 votes for Ms. Mashat, and 2 votes for Ms. Winfrey Carter. Moving on to round 2. Starting with Dr. Lewis,
Judy Priestley.
Okay, Judy.
Ms. Johnson,
Judy Priestley.
Ms. Priestley,
Candace Mashat.
Ms. Winfrey Carter,
Winfrey Carter.
Ms. Burns,
Winfrey Carter.
Ms. Mashat,
Candace Mashat.